Hello everyone, today is a special day for me, bringing back my childhood nostalgia. I'm going to be reviewing Toy Story. So, I was going to do this last week, kind of got delayed till this week, but I'm going to be ranking all Pixar movies from Toy Story to Luca, and I'm going to be ranking them. I am going to be ranking the characters and all the films in like one big tier list. There's like heaps of stuff I'm gonna be doing with Pixar, just like what I did with Scream, but with different stuff. I like different videos for like different franchises. Yeah. So let's get started with my review for Toy Story. So Toy Story is directed by John Lester, screenplay by Joss Whedon, Andrew Stanton, Joe Cohen, Alex Schloden, Scolo, story by John Lester, Pete Docter, Andrew Stanton, and Joe Ranniff. Produced by Bonnie Arnold and Ralph Guggenheim. Starring Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, Don Rickles, Jim Varney, Wallace Shawn, John Ratzenberger, Annie Potts, John Morris, Eric Von Deeten. Edited by Robert Gordon and Lee Ulrich. Music by Randy Newman. Production companies from Walt Disney Pictures and Pixar Animation Studios, and distributed by Buena Vista Pictures Distributions, and released November 19th, 1995 at El Captain Theatre, and November 22nd, 1995 in the United States. Ran for 181 minutes. The budget for this movie is $30 million, and at the box office it got $373 million. So the plot. A group of living toys who pretend to be lifeless when humans are present and preparing to move into a new house with the owner, Andy, his sister Molly, and their single mother, Mrs. Davis. The toys are shocked to learn that Andy is having his birthday party a week early to calm them. Sheriff Woody, Andy's favorite toy, and their leader, sends Sarge and his Green Army men to spy on the gift opening. The other toys, which include Mr. Potato Head, Slinky Dog, Rex the Tyrannosaurus, Ham the Piggy Bank, and Bo Peep, the doll, are received when Andy receives nothing that could replace them. Andy then receives a last-minute surprise gift, which turns out to be Buzz Lightyear, action figure who believes he is a real space ranger. Buzz impresses the other toys with his variety features and become Andy's new favorite, much to Woody's jealousy. The day before they move, Andy's family goes to Pizza Planet for dinner, and Andy is allowed to bring only one toy, wanting to make sure Andy chooses him and not Buzz. Woody tries to use the radio-controlled car RC to knock Buzz behind the desk, but accidentally knocks him out of the window. Instead, the other toys believe Woody deliberately tried to kill Buzz, but Andy arrives and takes Woody to Pizza Planet before they can exact retribution, and vengeful Buzz stows away in the car and confronts Woody. When the car stops at the gas station, the two fight, fall out of the car, and they are left behind. Cast: Tom Hanks as Woody, Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear, Don Rickles as Mr. Potato Head, Jim Varney as Slinky Dog, Wallace Shawn as Rex, John Ratzenberger as Ham, Annie Potts as Bo Peep, John Morris as Andy Davis, Eric Von Deeten as Sid Phillips, Laurie Metcalf as Mrs. Davis, Arlie Emmy as Sergeant, Lee Freeman as Hannah Phillips, and Penn Jillette as the Buzz Lightyear TV commercial announcer. Development. John Lasseter's first experience with computer animation was during his work as an animator at Walt Disney Feature Animation, when two of his friends showed him the life cycle scene from Tron. It was an eye-opening experience that awakened Lasseter to the possibilities offered by the new medium of computer-generated animation. Lasseter tried to pitch the brave little toaster in a fully computer-animated film to Disney, but the idea was rejected and Lasseter was fired. He then went on work with Lucasfilms, and in 1986 he became a founding member of Pixar in 1986. Pixar was purchased by entrepreneur and Apple Inc. co-founder Steve Jobs. At Pixar, Lesnar created short computer animated films to show off Picture's image computers collaboratories. In 1988, Lesnar produced the short film Tin Toy, told from perspective of a toy, referring Lesnar's love of classic toys. It won the 1988 Academic Award for Best Animated Short. The computer-generated film, the first computer-generated film to do so. Tin Toy gained Disney's attention, and the new team at the Walt Disney Company, CEO Michael Eisner and Chairman Jeffrey Katzenberg in the film's vision, began a quest to get Lesnar to come back. Lesnar, grateful for Jobs' faith in him, felt compelled to stay with Disney, telling co-founder Ed Catmull, "I can go to Disney and be a director, or I can stay here and make history." Katzenberg realized he could not lure Lesnar back to Disney, and therefore set plans in motion to ink a production deal with Pixar to produce a film. Disney had always made all their movies in-house and refused to change this. But when Tim Burton was used to work at Disney, wanted to buy back the rights to the Nightmare Before Christmas, Disney struck a deal allowing him to make it as a Disney film outside the studio. This opened the door for Pixar to make their movies outside Disney. And that's enough of. Let's go to the writing. The original treatment for Toy Story, drafted by Lesnar, Andrew Stanton and Pete Docter, had little in common with the eventually finished film. It appeared Tiny, the one-man band from Tin Toy, with Woody, a dummy, ventriloquist dummy, I don't know how to say that word properly, and sent them on a spawning odyssey. Under Katzenberg, Woody was the main villain, observing the other toys until they railed against him. After Disney executives saw the storyboards, they relinquished creative control to Pixar. The core idea of Toy Story was present for the first treatment onward. The toys deeply wanted children to play with them, not in that way, and this is a desire drives their hope, fears, and actions. Katzenberg felt the original treatment was problematic and told Lesnar to reshape Toy Story as a more of an odd couple buddy picture. Now it's time for me to talk about my childhood right here. Toy Story is one of the best animation movies I've ever seen in my entire life. This is actually probably this is my second or third favourite animation movie of all time. Toy Story was so good. When I watched this movie when I was a kid, I was like so invested. I actually can't really remember anything, but I know that I watched Toy Story when I was a kid. Mostly Toy Story 2. I have more nostalgia with Toy Story 2 than Toy Story. But I still love Toy Story as what it is. It is such a great movie. I love what I saw out of this film. Tim Allen, how the hell did Tim Allen and Tom Hanks are fantastic. Tom Hanks as Woody, absolutely phenomenal, and Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear, phenomenal. I love Toy Story so much. This is such a classic film. If you have not seen it, I don't think you've ever had a childhood, because this film is like top-notch animation. I know it's from 1995, so it's not the best animation. Well, it kind of is, but it's so good. I love my experience with Toy Story, and I cannot wait to rewatch this film, and I cannot wait to watch more Toy Story films when I do these reviews, because I also have like the three others, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, and Toy Story 4. But Toy Story is something special that always belongs in my childhood, and I just loved my experience with this film. It is it's like a golden ticket that you always want to keep. Kind of reference that from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, not gonna lie. But Toy Story is something special that everyone should just have. It's a great movie. I love my experience with this. It's just non-stop fantastic. And it's just so good. I love this film so much. And if you've not seen it, definitely check this movie out. But for my score for Toy Story, I'm going to be giving it a 5 out of 5 stars. Percentage, I'm going to be giving it a 100%. Grade, I'm going to be giving it an A+, and out of 10, I'm going to be giving it a 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching my review for Toy Story. Stay tuned to more videos coming out later today and tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. Be a big help. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.